Hi everyone, my name is Cameron Cowan. I'm the Director of Publications and Anthologies here at Something Other Publishing, which is becoming SOOPMedia. Hold that thought, we're gonna come back to it. It's been 2 years and about a month since I met our founder Wade Franson and came on here at SOOP. It doesn't seem like it's been 2 years. It seems like it's been 6 months. I told Wade, and he and I were having a conversation last month. I said, oh, it's been 2 years. And he's kind of like, really? I'm like, I know, it's crazy. It seems like I just got here yesterday. But we've done some truly amazing things in the 2 years that I've been here. And I'm sure you have noticed there's been a lot of changes around here. We have changed how we communicate with you. We've moved to Substack and started posting our newsletter content there and promoting our books and authors in new ways. That was a big transition for us, but we're really excited to add that sort of content creator aspect to the company. It's part of what inspired us to make this new transition we're going to talk about in a minute. We launched some new projects. About Not Losing by Dr. James Augsbury came to us last year, and in 13 months we produced a new book with that. That was actually the first book we had produced entirely under my leadership as part of our new hybrid program. Which, speaking of, we started the hybrid program, which was so great, and that was the first book that came from it. And especially as part of the long-standing mission we'd had to unify authors, readers, and service providers, the hybrid program really was a culmination of all of those things kind of merging together, where we're able to offer, traditional publishing level quality stuff to the everyday author, which is really exciting. And then we also, I'm doing a new anthology, Fantastic Worlds, is on our way. When I arrived to the anthology program, we hadn't had a new book out in a while, and we'd done the short story contest. We did 2 cycles of the short story contest under my leadership, which was really exciting. And thank you to everybody who submitted and participated, and congratulations to our winners. But we've done a great job of marketing our existing anthologies, working with the short story contest, ultimately deciding to move on from the short story contest, just taking submissions for our anthology program was another big change. We changed how we've done so many things here, added so many new processes. We've expanded Wade's show, Created in the Image of God, his podcast, into the SOOPMedia Soupcast podcast network, which includes, of course, the Cameron Journal podcast, which I host. And we're onboarding new shows. We have new people in, like The Funky Writer with Robert Batista, which is really wonderful. We've got some new shows launching here soon, which is also really exciting. And to watch us go from, Wade and me and doing our podcast and how are we going to collaborate and work together to creating a podcast ecosystem has been a wonderful journey. And that includes wonderful shows like On Purpose, and which we do with Barbara Brehan and Dr. Elise Cortez, and all the wonderful shows we have in our network. It's been really exciting to watch that ecosystem grow up as well. And as I said, we have wonderful new shows launching, like In Defense of Democracy with Anne-Marie Waters, which will be launching later on this summer. And also The Writer's Block was a new show we're launching in partnership with Matt Robinson, which is really exciting. There's so many things happening in the SOOP ecosystem and in the SOOP network now. From new books, new podcasts, we're starting to do platform building for people. We're building Substacks with our wonderful content partners. We are becoming a paradise for content creation on so many different subjects, so many different ideas, and really helping people expand their audiences, their thought leadership, all this sort of thing. It is a truly wonderful, wonderful thing that has happened. And it's just really exciting. And for me, when I arrived, we had almost none of these things. And now 2 years later, we have all of these things. And it's been a lot of hours and a lot of work. And I want to thank the entire SOOP team over the past 2 years who have helped me reach my goals and get things done, have helped the company reach its goals and get things done. Some of, names you'll recognize, but we have like Carla, who if you've done an anthology or ordered a product from us, you may have spoken to. Sandra, who's our producer on the podcast network. even our new team member Adonis, who's just come on board as an associate producer. But also shout out to Jesus Bracchio in marketing, because he works ever so hard making sure everybody finds out about all the stuff that we're doing. It's been just a wonderful time for the whole team, even, you know, other people that we have, like, so speaking of new people, Bernie, who is doing our CTO, he's helping us launch our new website at SOOPMedia.net, and just a wonderful team who's made all of this possible. And so that's kind of the past and where we've been. The future is really bright too. You know, over the next 2 years, we're transitioning from just another book publishing company to SOOPMedia, a whole media company. And that is so many changes, oftentimes all at once. It incorporates our book publishing, it incorporates our podcasting, it incorporates our blogging and content, and it really creates what I kind of call the complete process. You can come with an idea, with your thought leadership, and you can start a Substack, build an audience, start a podcast, build that audience more, interact with your fans better, and then finish that with a book and sell that to the audience that you've developed. It's end to end in a way that just isn't really in the market right now. And I think that's what's so exciting and compelling. And the other wonderful thing is we have wonderful partners like the Cameron Journal, a Playing Sip with Daniel Sanderson. We have all these great people associated with us that make all of this possible. And that's what's great about these podcast shows and the subjects we're building and the platforms we're building, is it really is something where we're all kind of lifting all boats up together in a way that makes sense, that gets people paid, that does really wonderful and amazing things in the content creator space, which is usually such a difficult space to navigate in. There are so many great people with expertise out there that need and want to do their thought leadership. They want and need to build and grow an audience, but they don't know how. They don't know all the technical processes that are required, or they're learning them on their own. It's a mess. SOOPMedia solves that for you. You can come in and come with an idea and your expertise, and we'll kind of take care of the rest. And even within our platform building, we have some very exciting things coming down the pike with how we are using AI tools to help people produce content more quickly, and the way it can ingest existing libraries, and you can talk to yourself through these systems. And I'm not going to say much more about that because we're still launching that. That's coming. That's the future. But I said this was the future. It really makes SOOPMedia a very different company from a lot of companies that are out there on the market. And I think one of the best parts is, because of these tools and because of the team we have and everything, a lot of the stuff we do is accessible in a way that it wouldn't be otherwise. And I think that's also something that's really wonderful and exciting. So for my 2-year anniversary, I would just say join us on the journey. It's been a journey for me already, watching all of this happen and watching all of this come together in such a wonderful and amazing way, and even watching a couple of my own dreams come true, thanks to Wade and the team and what we're doing here. So I would invite you to come with me for the next 2 years. And I'll do another one of these videos in 2027 and we'll find out where we are and what's happened in the intervening 2 years. But thank you to our team, thank you to our customers, thank you to everybody who contributes here at SOOP, no matter where you are, if you're a reader, writer, service provider. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for coming on this journey with us, and let's just look forward to brighter horizons ahead.